Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new Let's Play series from me, the Gazbeard, on YouTube. It is Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Finally got around to doing a series on this.
Finally awake.
Yeah, finally awake.
Trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us. And that thief over there.
Damn you Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, they'd have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there, you and me, we shouldn't be here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
We're all brothers and sisters in binds now.
Shut up back there.
What's wrong with him, huh?
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King.
Ulfric? The Jarl of Windhelm? You're the leader of the rebellion. But if they've captured you... Oh gods, where are they taking us?
I don't know where we're going, but Sovngarde awaits.
No, this can't be happening.
No, not Sovngarde, YouTube. Okay.
What village are you from, horse thief?
You've probably all heard this, or watched this, or played this introduction many times. So, we're going to just let it all play through for anybody that hasn't seen it, and as a refresher for everybody that has. Our aim in this playthrough is we are going to play a Nord who wants to become a mage. And I haven't yet decided if we're going to play as male or female. We'll decide that as we get to the character creation screen. And I will probably fast play time-lapse through the character creation because it's going to be a lengthy process. I might even cut it out altogether. You all know how those things work. What we're more interested in is getting through the initial opening scenes to where the action starts. Now, I've said we're going to be playing a mage, but we are a Nord, so we will therefore have some fighting skill, and we will also be doing a bit of alchemy, and just because we're going to have to do it in various locations as the game progresses, we'll also be doing a bit of sneaky thievery type stuff. We'll have to do some lock picking to get into various chests and various dungeon rooms and so on. So we're going to have to build on our thief skills as well, which means we'll have to be building on our stealth skills as it goes along. So it's going to be quite a hybrid character.
Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us.
Yeah, okay.
No, wait, we're not rebels!
Speak for yourself.
You've got to tell them, we weren't with you! This is a mistake!
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Ralof of Riverwood. Lokir of Rorikstead.
No, I'm not a rebel! You can't do this!
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me!
Archers! Anyone else feel like...
Ah, got him in the back of the knee.
You there. Step forward.
Yeah, alright. What do you want? What?
Who are you?
Yeah, who wants to know? Okay, so I said we're going to play a Nord. We're also going to be playing in survival mode. Nords have got a natural resistance to the cold. There's a couple of other races that are good at that sort of thing. Orcs, for example. Khajiit get a little bit of a bonus because of their fur. The elves have got various skills that can be used to fight off the cold, but the Nord have got a native resistance to the cold, and it's so long since I played a Nord that I thought it was time that I should. Right, so our race is going to be Nord. Body, I'm going to play female, I think. Yeah, definitely play a female. Can we just brighten up the redness in that hair a little? Oh, hang on, we had it there. Or was it just beyond that? There, that's a better colour. Yeah, I like that colour better. So we'll go with that colour. And then that one. Right, so name. Got to do the name. Finish and name your character. Okay. Here we go. So name. It's going to be Gazbeard. No, Gazbeard. That thing after the B is a J. So accept that.
You picked a bad time to come home to Skyrim, kinsman. Captain, what should we do? She's not on the list.
Forget the list. She goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry. At least you'll die here, in your homeland. Follow the captain, prisoner.
Do I have to?
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the 8 divines upon
For
you.
the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over.
Learn our... as you wish.
What a bloke.
Come on! I haven't got all morning. My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
Wallop.
You Imperial bastards!
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the Nord and the Rags.
There it is again. Did you hear that?
I said, next prisoner.
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
I guess that's us. Well, you could at least empty the basket.
What in oblivion is that?
Sentries, what do you see?
It's a red-eyed dragon with both horns intact. Remember that. Right, this is where we start to get... Right, now do we go with the Imperials or do we go with the Stormcloaks? I'm not sure is the honest answer. Where's my Imperial contact?
What is that thing? Would the legends be true? Legends don't burn down villages. We need to move now! Up through the tower. Let's go!
Don't have to tell me twice. Whoa! Nope. Poor fella. Can I loot you? Not yet. My hands are bound.
Jump through the roof and get going.
Can't do any looting yet. Okay. Which way do we go? Is it out that? No, it's not out that way. It must be this way.
Just focus on me. Hammond, you need to get over here. Now! That boy, you're doing great.
Yeah, we're gonna go Imperial.
God! Everyone get back! Still alive, prisoner? Keep close to me if you want to stay that way. Gunnar, take care of the boy. I have to find General Tullius and join the defense.
Gods guide you, Hadvar.
Stay close to the wall!
Nothing kills.
Quickly, follow me!
Go on then, get going. Move it. Move, move, move.
It's you and me, prisoner. Stay close. Rayla, you damn traitor! Out of my way!
We're escaping, Hadvar. You're not stopping us this time.
Fine. I hope that dragon takes you all to Sovngarde. With me, prisoner. Let's go.
Right, now I'm playing Imperial this time round because I normally don't do that. I normally play Stormcloak.
Was that really a dragon?
Yes.
Bring us of the end times?
Yes.
We should keep moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings off. There you go. Take a look around. There should be plenty of gear to choose from. I'm going to see if I can find something for these burns.
Okay. Now it's telling me to go to that chest. There's a marker on it, but let's have a look at what else is around. That's empty. Search that one. Imperial light helmet and some gold. We'll take that.
You better get some gear.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Hold on, hold on. Whoop, I'm stuck on a step or something there. Some gold. Now I know a lot of people like to play in third person, but I like to play in first person. That's not worth anything. It's, you notice the book value is only 5, so it's not a skill book or anything like that. It's not worth taking it. What have we got around here? Some wine. We'll have that. Take the higher value one. The lower value one's not worth taking. Imperial light armor, sword, light boots, and a Helgen keep key. Okay, that's a good find.
Give that sword a few swings too. Let's keep moving.
That's an iron sword. We'll take that just for now and compare the two. Right, so items, apparel. We want to wear these light boots, light helmet, the light armor. Whoops. These we want to drop, so we hover over them and press R to get rid of them. They're worthless, we don't want them. Weapons, we got 2 iron swords, they're both the same, so we don't need to carry 2, they're heavy and the value's low. So we'll drop that. Right, come on then. And, oh, wait a minute, we didn't equip the sword, did we? Item. Weapons, just click on the sword to equip it. Go through here. Anything in these? Oosh, there was something in that basket, but they've gone.
We need to get moving. That dragon is tearing up the whole keep.
Just give me a minute. I'm out of breath.
Hear that? Stormcloaks. Maybe we can reason with them.
Now you're mine. You want to die? So be it.
Oh, you want to fight me, huh? Stamina's low. Whoa! Take that! Vicious, vicious. Right, get my stamina back up. Meanwhile, the next thing that I want to do is press tab, go to magic. Have I got any magic skills at all? I've got battle cry, flames, and healing. So I'm going to put healing on my left hand, which is the right hand mouse button for some daft reason, because I'm going to need to heal myself at different points. I'd like to use flames because I'm supposed to be a mage, but we might need this sword to get through things. However, what I think I may try is put flames in my right hand, healing in my left hand. If I just give myself a quick heal, immediate increase in restoration. Right, so she's got an iron greatsword, way too heavy, but a decent value. Stormcloak cuirass, nah. Fur boots. I'll take the fur boots and the fur gauntlets. We're going to need them because of the cold. What did he have on him? Iron war axe, stormcloak, cuirass, and fur boots. Okay, nothing there. Yeah, where are you? There you are. Right, okay, where we're going? We're going that way, are we? Anything here? No, nothing there to loot. Couple of cabbages for food. Right, come on then.
Damn, that dragon doesn't give up easy.
He don't, does he?
We need to get out of Helgen now.
Right.
These Imperials have potions in here. We're going to need them. Where'd you come from, that?
Over here.
Must have scared them. I know.
Destruction increase there. Right, what we got on the table? Bit of bread, we need that. That's another high value wine, we'll take that. The potion of magicka, salt pile. Minor healing potion, low value wine, don't want it. Anything over here? It's a high value wine, do we really want it? I don't know, but I'll take it. We can always drop it later. Now, we do want these. A lot of people bypass these. We want these herbs because we need them for alchemy. Right, so we've got them. Search these dudes. Fur boots, fur gauntlets we've already got. Stormcloak, cuirass. It's heavy and it's not worth a lot. We'll leave it. This guy, same. Search this barrel. 3 potions of minor healing, a minor magicka, and a minor stamina. That's all good. What are we got in here? A couple of tomatoes, yep. Sacks of flour, we'll leave them for now. We're not particularly interested in those. Large sacks of flour. Nothing in these other boxes and baskets. Another potion of minor healing, another salt pile. The importance of the salt pile will become clear soon. Ooh, rock warbler eggs. Do want them for the alchemy. They're not very common. So, chance to get them is one to be taken.
The torture room. Gods, I wish we didn't need these. Hear that? Come on.
You fellows happened along just in time. These boys seemed a bit upset at how I've been entertaining their comrades.
Don't you even know what's going on? A dragon is attacking Helgen.
Nope. Nope.
Dragon, please, don't make up nonsense.
That's a torturer, okay. Book of the Dragonborn, we'll take this.
I did hear some
Search the knapsack, some lockpicks, potion of healing.
coming from over there.
There's an iron dagger there.
We need to get out of here.
You have no authority over me.
Didn't you?
Have a look.
I said the keep is under attack.
Brief history of the Empire, no value, so no worth.
Wait a second.
There's the other.
Something in this cage.
Iron mace, no. We only want things with a high value to weight.
We'll need everything we can get.
Unlock cage door novice. Right, lockpicking, use the mouse to rotate the lockpick, then W to rotate the lock. The closer the pick is to the correct position, the more the lock will rotate. So, what I like to do is wiggle it backwards and forwards, then just gently tap W and see where the lock makes a big jump. Round about here. You can get it first time. There we are. Slightly adjust the lockpick. Nothing there, okay. Unlock this one. Do it again. Felt like it was there. No, go up a bit. Got it. And we've got gold in here. Potions. Spelltome Sparks. We'll pick that up and read it in a second. Search the mage. Take his gold. Take his potions. Take his hood and robes. We'll put the hood and robes on shortly. And we'll practice our lockpicking here. We've not yet broke a lockpick. I'll probably just jinxed it. There. See, I told you I jinxed it. It's round about there. Got it. That's lockpicking skills. Nothing in there to steal. Right, where's my man? That's... I really want to pickpocket him because I know what he's carrying and I want it. Could give it a go. No, he's turning to face me. I'm not going to be able to get behind him. Looking for levers on the wall. Right, there's my man. Okay. Nothing in that one. Unlock this one. Anything in here to take? No. That one's already open. There's nothing in it. Something in that one. Got it. Coin purse. Search the skeleton. We want the bone meal for the alchemy. We want the gold. And that's all the locked doors. There's my man. Right. Search these skeletons. Bone meal and gold. There's nothing on the prisoner. Take some raggy robes. Nothing on the shelf. Search the skeleton. Bone meal and gold. Same again. Bone meal and gold. Right. Okay. You want me to lead the way, or are you leading?
Where in Oblivion are we supposed to go? Where's the way out?
Just give me a minute. Let me...
Right. Nothing on them. Oh, there's an archer over there. Nothing on him. Don't know if I can reach them. I'll try. Oh, he's in the way. Anybody down there? No. Okay. Our stamina's disappearing because we're crouching and creeping. Right, let's search these. Iron arrows, yes. Longbow, yes. Nothing else. Iron arrows, we've got a longbow already, we don't need a second. Oh, weight to value, I'll take the second one because I can always sell it. No steel dagger. I was hoping for a steel dagger. Any chests or anything down there? Not that I can see. Okay.
Let's see where this goes.
Right, we're into a cave of some sort. Anything behind that? Nope. Yeah. Yeah. Right, let's just hold your horses. Let's just check this area for loot. There may be loot in here. Probably not, but You never know. Let's just get up there. Get up. No, I don't see any along there. Okay. Is there anything up? Oh, wait a minute. What's up through this gate? Aha! Coin purse. Minor healing. Search the skeleton. More gold. How are we doing on gold now? We've got 84 gold in total. Yeah, it's building up slowly. More things here. Another coin purse. Can't search that skeleton though.
This way, come on.
Oh, hang on.
What next? Giant snakes.
1, 2, 3, 4. We're missing one. 5. There we go. Get these frostbite venoms off them. Very practical reason for these frostbite venoms. I mean, we could either sell them, which their value betrays their worth, because they're actually worth more as a poison to put onto weapons. Right, anything in there? Yep. We need all these eggs for alchemy purposes. This is one of the earliest opportunities that we get, or in fact it is the earliest opportunity that we get to get any, but it's also pretty much the only opportunity that we get for a while. I did search that, didn't I? Skeever tail, okay. No more hiding up there, okay. Oh, that's empty. I want to be up on that shelf. There's a bunch of egg sacs and something else. That's just an iron mace. Right, that's a good collection. He should be waiting down there for us, I think. Or is it through there? I can never remember. Which way did we come in? I can never remember which way we do this. I think it was... This is the way we came in? Yes. Yes, that's right. There he is.
Come on, hurry up.
Right, now here we need to change weapons. So I'm going to go across to the iron dagger. And we're going to loot that skeleton first. I'm going to crouch to make him stay there. That skeleton's got nothing to search. Right, okay, fair enough. I want him to come back to me. So I'm going to have to go all the way up here, I think. Come here. Oh, God.
Hold up. There's a bear just ahead. See her? I'd rather not tangle with her right now. You might be able to sneak by. Just take it nice and slow and watch where you step.
Right,
Or if
now.
you're feeling lucky, you can take this bow. Might take her by surprise. Go ahead. I'll follow your lead and watch your back.
Sneak attack for 3 damage. Increase my sneak. Do him again. Now we've got to watch his health. Don't let him get his health get too low. Control to start sneaking. We are sneaking. You see the horizontal, 2 horizontal lines with a dot in the middle. That shows that we're crouched. Stand up, crouch. There we are. Sneak increased to 18, but I want him to come back here. Come back here. Come on. Come back here, because I want to jam him in the corner. No, I don't want you to go over there. I want you to get over here. Pickpocket increased. Sneak increased to 20. Now I can keep doing this all the way until I hit level 100, but I don't want him to drop in that water. That's what I don't want him to do. Up, jump over here. Can I get him to follow me up here? Sort of. Drop down and sneak again. Get behind him this time. I want to force him into that corner there. Right. I may have skill points that I can apply. I've got level ups. Yes, I've got 1 level up. Leveling up. When your level increases, you must increase your health, magicka, or stamina. You can also select a new perk at this time or save it. So I'm going to put it into magicka because I'm going to be a mage. Okay. You leveled up, choose an attribute to advance. I did. Oh, we got 2 of them. Right, so I'll stick 1 in health as well. Perks to increase 2. Now, even though I'm going to be a mage, initially I want my sneak up because it's the most useful non-combat skill that I can get up. Right, so put a point in there. What do I need for backstab? Oops. That requires 30. Okay, muffled movement requires 30. So putting 2 points into sneak. I'm going to put it in there. Makes me 25% harder to detect when sneaking. Now I can continue hitting him. There we are. Oh, that's one-handed increased to 22. Sneak increased to 21. Sneak increased to 23. I've got another point to apply, another level up and point to apply. Just got to keep watching his health at the top of the screen under the compass and make sure that he doesn't die. So I'm gonna keep pushing this for a bit. Oh well, sneak increased to 40. So we'll level up. This time I'm going to put the level up point into stamina. Deadly aim requires 40. This is what I was aiming for because of the next thing that we have to do as part of our escape. So I'll put the point in there. Alright, so now we do 3 times damage with a bow when we're sneaking. Alright, so jump over here, get the bow out. And down there somewhere there should be a bear. I think that's it there, is it? Or has it wandered off? Either way, I'm going to poison the bow. So what I do is I go to potions, get one of those frostbite venoms, and it automatically, because I've got the bow equipped, it asks me, do I want to poison the longbow? So I'm going to say yes. And I can just escape that. Where's this bloody bear? That has to be the bear. Right. So, left mouse and hold to draw the bow. Aim. Let go to release. Boom! One shot kill on the bear. So now I can stand up. Run across, search the bear. Take the bear claws, the bear pelt, and its gold. Have a look around over here. Anything else? Got anything? Any loot? There's a little shelf up here that had some things on. No, it's just ferns and some bones. Okay. Put down onto there. Right, you ready, mate? Check these bones. Any of them carrying gold? Nope. Always check your bones. What goes up there? Nothing? No. That's where we came. That's where we're going.
This looks like the way out. I was starting to wonder if we'd ever make it.
Yep, that's the way out. Survival mode. Survival adds the need to eat, sleep and stay warm. It also adds additional challenges such as no fast travel, reduced carry weight, and leveling up only when you sleep, which is another reason for getting those levels applied while you're in that cave before you get to this point. See the survival mode entry in help for details. Enable survival mode. You can enable or disable survival mode at any time from the gameplay settings menu, which is the menu that you access via escape and then choose the system tab. So yes, we're going to apply it.
Wait.
The air is warm here, so we're not going to get cold.
Looks like he's gone for good this time. But I don't... Closest town from here is Riverwood. My uncle's the blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out. It's
Okay.
probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
Okay.
Closest town from here is Riverwood. My uncle's the blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up.
Right, now if you've never played before, on this path you want to pick up, well, anywhere you go, you want to be picking up any plants that you can find that will let you pick their fruits, leaves, berries, flowers, whatever, because you're going to need them for alchemy. Not so many there in that little snowy region, but as you come down you'll see more and more. Now I'm going to split up and head across here, because across here I believe there is a little bandit camp somewhere over here. Hunger. I'm hungry. Okay. Well, I'm a little bit peckish rather than hungry. There's a road there, look. Startled him because I was up. It were flowers, all flowers. And that's a kill. Anytime you get that camera, action camera shot, it's a kill. Where did you go? That's not a kill. See, it didn't go into the action camera. Press R to release the bow if you're not going to fire the shot. Sorry mate, was that your missus? Right, deer hide and venison. Venison is what I wanted. Now there should be a camp somewhere. Well, actually, I tell you what. Stand up. We want them butterflies. Got them. I hope. Did we? Looks like we did. So where's this bandit camp gone? And there's the... There it is. Flowers. Bees. The beehive here. Search the beehive. Get all the bits. All used in alchemy. There's bees all over the place here. Catch them all. Catch as many as you can. Might be the last chance for you to get bees for quite some time. Yeah, there's still some flying around. Got it. Right, there's loot galore here. Food. Right, take the red apples. What's in the sack? Green apples. Excellent. That'll go with the cabbages that we got and let us make apple cabbage soup. There's a tanning rack that we can convert that hide into leather. Potion of minor healing. Some hide boots. A refugee's book. Light armor increased to 22. Excellent. And we're going to take the book because it's got a high value, so we can sell it. Let's get this game. There's some rabbit, pheasant, rabbit, blisterwort. Search the sack. That one's empty. That one's empty. Get the blue flowers. Right. Now unlock the chest. Got it. Take the gold. Missed. That should have been in your face. That one was. 2 down. You can't hide behind that tree forever, mate. Take it in the knee. There we are. That gave us a level up as well. We are hurt. We need to eat or sleep to recover. Right, a hunting bow. That's a better bow than the one we've got. Gold, lockpick. Now, just check. Our apparel, we've got fur boots and fur gauntlets. So we need fur armor and fur braces, which is basically gloves. So fur armor and fur braces gives us the full set. We've already got the other boots. Right, we'll take all the arrows for now. The arrow dagger is a 5-to-1 weight to value, or value to weight, I should say. Those are 10-to-1, so we'll take those. We'll take that. We're at 99 of 155 carry weight, so we can afford to carry these. Right, so again, hunting bow. Value is better than 5-to-1. We'll take that. Steel arrows we'll take. Take the baked potatoes to eat. Take the gold. We don't need the fur armor or shoes, although the fur armor's got a good value as well. It's almost a 10-to-1. We can carry it. We'll take it. The shoes are useless to us. We'll take the arrows. Arrows in survival mode have got weight, so you have to be careful how many you're carrying. Right, we'll take this hunting bow as gold as lockpick. See, arrows there, weight 0.1. So you've got to be careful on them. But these iron arrows are very weak, do almost no damage. Take those. Take the braces, they only weigh 1. So we need a lot of them. Now, there's no cooking fire here. What's that? A ladle? Right. There's no actual cooking place on this fire here, which is unfortunate. We searched that, yeah. Now, this tanning rack. We can use this tanning rack. We can make some leather, but it depends on how much weight it's going to convert off those hides that we're carrying. Leather weighs 2, has a value of 10. We're going to get 2 pieces, that's 4 weight off the deer hide. I'm tired, yeah, I know. That one off the bear pelt is going to give us 4, which would be a weight of 8. So let's just check. Go into our inventory. So the deer hide weighs 2, the bear hide weighs 3. So if we convert them to leather, it's going to increase the weight that we are carrying. Right, we're tired. We've got a little bit of red on our magicka on the left and our stamina on the right at the bottom of screen. We're not excessively tired, so we can continue to head back, and we want to be heading that away. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut across here, get the bow out just in case. You never know, something might jump out and we have to kill it immediately. Now I know that we're not operating as a mage right now. We will be very soon. Hello, mate. Right, thistle, we want that. Or a tamanella mushrooms, usually appears on tree stumps. Whoa, 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 whoa. Actually, I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's make use of another one of those frostbite venoms. This is definitely a location where it's going to help. Now that big guy is the one that's going to give me the biggest problems. So if I hit him with a poison arrow, got him. This orc's going to be a problem as well. Hit him with poison arrow. That bandit's almost dead. Now he is dead. And there's at least one more down there. I must have hit the archer down there instead of the big guy. Okay, search him. Hide shield, we wanted that. Gold, lockpick. Take our arrow back. There's nothing else here that we really want, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick it all up and I'm going to drop it next to this rock. So items, weapon, that was the extra sword, wasn't it? Irons, actually we might be able to carry the extra iron sword if I just get rid of the iron armor. See, it's worth 125, but it weighs 30. So if I drop that, drop that, drop that, drop that, that puts me back under weight. Puts the 4 bits of armor there. They will now persist until I come back. Battle axe, gold, lockpick, hide armor, hide boots, hide bracers, iron arrows. We'll take them. And again, we'll drop all of these here. Start with the armor. The hide armor. Drop that. Where are we? We don't need 2 sets of fur armor, we just need 1 for us to wear when it gets cold. Fur boots, fur bracers. How are we doing? 158 or 155? What do we need to drop? Oh, we need to drop that that iron battle axe, don't we? Yes. That puts us 138 or 155. Right, so all of that's going to persist until we come back. He's dead and empty. Coin purse, we'll have it. Satchel. Gold and a lockpick. Thank you. Black mage robes, value 153, we'll take those. What's in that sack? 3 green apples, thank you. This fire it's got a cook pot there, I don't know if we can cook in it though. Let's bandit, gold, treasure map 1. Take your shield, hide armor. First shoes are worth nothing. We'll take the iron mace and we'll drop them here. So iron mace, drop that, and apparel. What have we? Iron shield is heavy. So that puts us under. We've got 10 carry weight at that point. So we can do that. What's that? Where's fish? We'll take that. It's edible. I was sure there was something else there that was edible. Yeah, never mind. There's a book. Night falls on Sentinel. One-handed skill increased to 23. We'll take the book for selling. Nothing in the bucket. Right, can we cook in that? No, so we can't cook anything in here. So our only food is the food that we are carrying that we've looted from these couple of camps and from the dungeons. It's night time. It's going to get cold. We need to keep moving. Our Nord resistance is helping us at the moment. We need to get on the move. We need to get into town as quick as possible. We need to get these blue flowers. Thistles. More thistles, more blue flowers. Yeah, that's where I want to be. Right, so at this point we get to choose. These are, I think they're the Sentinel stones? Guardian stones. Right, so we have a Thief stone, we have a Mage stone, and we have a Warrior stone. Now each of those will give us different skills. So the Thief stone, for example, if we activate it, we learn all stealth skills 20% faster. The Mage Stone, learn all mage skills, all magic skills 20% faster. Or the Warrior skills, all combat skills 20% faster. Now the bow counts as a thief skill, a stealth skill. So things like lockpicking, pickpocketing, sneaking, using the bow will all get 20% more XP if we activate the Thief Stone. However, we're going to be a mage, and in this initial part of the run we're going to rarely using mage skills, so we want to maximize what we get from them. So I'm going to activate the Mage Stone, right, like that. Right, it's activated, and we can go down here. We can talk to a hunter down there, which we might as well do. Some iron ore there to mine, but we don't have a pickaxe. We can do some fishing here. Hello, mate.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
You have you? You got anything to sell?
It's not like my poaching is hurting anyone. The Jarl can hardly eat every deer now, can he?
No, very true, mate. Alright, we can read that and then leave it. He's got his back to us now, so we can go into sneak mode. We can go around here. There's a bottle of meal and a coin purse. We can steal that coin purse. He hasn't seen us. That horizontal bar in the middle would turn into an eye if he had seen us. We can hide behind here. What's he got in the chest? Oh, nearly got it first time. Did get it that time. We can take that. Steal that potion, which gives us extra bow skills. We are, after all, going to be a thief. Fishing map for Falkreath. You can have a read of that. There's 5 spots around this lake. Okay. And we are at the easternmost one at the moment. We don't need to take it with us. We'll stand up. We'll take the fishing rod and equip the fishing rod, which counts as a weapon. And then we'll use the fishing supplies and we'll go fishing for a minute. Okay, so what we do is cast out. You'll see ripples splash up on the water there. That tells you there's fish available. Your rod will dip 3 times. On the third one, press E twice, or tap E twice. A river Betty, good. Use that in alchemy. So step forward a wee bit. I've forgotten how to cast. Is it E? Is it because I'm in the wrong place now to cast? No. I've forgotten how to do it now. Oh well, never mind. I'll have to read it up again next time that we find a fishing spot. Right, so weapons, fishing rod, drop. Oh, come on. Has my keyboard stopped working? Oh, where did that rod go? I always advocate dropping the rod back at the fishing spot where you found it. There it is. Because that way it's there when you come back again. So items, weapons, fishing rod, drop.
Be careful.
Now, if it lands too far away, what you can do, focus on it, press and hold E to pick it up. Bring it back, tap E to drop it again so it's back in the right place. Now we have got here dragonflies, which we also need for alchemy. That third one's going to get away because I'm not going that deep into the lake. But we got 2 of them. Iron ore, again, same one? Yeah. Right, so now we want to think about getting back into town, which is going to be down this path here. We're going to be collecting plants on the way. How's our weight carried? We go to items. 147 of 155. Right, so we're getting very close to our limit. We want to get our bow out. We're going to use a hunting bow. Get it out. That's it, right. There's lots of flowers and stuff down here. We're going to need a lot of them. That. Oh, there's something we forgot to do. We should have jumped across the other side of the lake. We can do it afterwards. We'll do it after we've had a night's sleep and rested up and recovered. There's a whole bunch of salmon there, look. Don't think we can catch them from here at the moment. We're missing an essential skill. Oh dear. That's a kill. One down. Two down. Can't remember if there's a third. Take his pelt. Leather is valuable. Oh, there's a torch folk. I did hear a wolf momentarily there. Let's get out of here, because I don't know where he is. I don't see any movement. I just saw the flowers I wanted. There they are. And some more there. That across there I want as well, but we'll get that when we go to do the other things on the other side of the river. There we are. I thought there was going to be some more Mora Tamanella here. Riverwood discovered. Nothing there to pick. Thistles here though. We'll go into the town via the back route for now. There's a reason for that. Oh, we're hungry. We're getting very hungry actually. We'll have that thistle. We don't need any more apples right now. Excuse me. Hello, dog. Yeah. Leeks, that's what we want. I want to get a couple of leeks, a couple of potato plants. I thought there was some wheat lying around in here. Obviously not. Empty. Salt. Take all of that. Always take salt when you find it. As long as it's safe to do it, of course. Right, now then. Everywhere is going to be shut down. What time is it? 11:45 PM. Everywhere but the tavern is going to be shut down. However, I want to go across here. Grab that. There should be some mushrooms here. Yep, mushrooms, mushrooms. There's a wood chopping block there. We haven't got any iron. Oh, we have got a few iron bars too. Got anything we can fix up on the grindstone? Let's have a look. Yeah, okay. Requires iron ingot. Looks like we haven't got any iron ingots. Okay. There we are. That's what I wanted. Oh God, and we are now completely overloaded. Gonna get even worse in a second. I want to chop 2 cords of wood. Right, and what we'll do is we will save us having to carry it next time. We will drop the wood chopping axe here. Oh, it landed on the other side of the fence, but never mind. It's still closer than it was. And we're overloaded, as expected. That's empty. Yeah, that's empty. Oh, there was another wood chopping pile there, which would have been closer, but never mind. There's more mushrooms up there on the tip of the island, but we're now too heavily loaded to go get them. What I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to get across to that forge. The old woman there is doing exactly what we're going to do in a second. Move, chicken. Right, so first things first, I want to make some leather. We'll use the deer hides. And the wolf pelts. And we'll make 1 set of leather strips just in case, because I can't remember if we're going to need them or not. And we'll go back to here. We'll use this. And all of this armor that we're carrying, we're going to improve it. Yeah. So that requires leather, so craft that up to fine, which is about the best we can do at the minute. Fur boots to fine. Craft those. Fur bracers, we'll do 1 set of fine. I think that, yeah, we're out of leather now, so we'd have to do that. I'd have to do that bear pelt into leather to continue doing them. This gets us a little bit of blacksmithing skills, but it allows us to improve the armors so that we can sell them for more money, which is what we're going to be doing. Right, so workbench, right, fur bracers, make them into fine craft. Yes, fur gauntlets into fine craft. Hide armor requires leather, that's 58. Anything? Yeah, craft. Did we do a helmet? I thought we had a helmet. Oh, Imperial Light helmet. That requires leather, yeah. So we craft that. Alright, so that's us out of leather now. Okay. And I think we can improve those iron daggers just using leather strips. I know, iron ingots. Hunting bows requires iron ingot. Okay, longbow requires iron ingot. Well, hot diggity damn. Now, we can steal these steel and iron ingots here, and then they never respawn. We can steal them and use them. Or we can wait, and we can talk to the blacksmith, who is the brother of the guy that helped us escape, and we can ask him if he's got any supplies we can take, and we can then take the supplies from him and use those, and then these will still be here for the future. So what we want to do now is we want to get into, right, let's have a look, how much weight are we over? 167 or 155, so we're going to need to try and sell a few things pretty pronto. We probably can't get in here, or we can. So we can speak to him now before we go sleep. What are you doing up? You should be in bed by now. It's after midnight. There he is. Alvor.
Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood.
Right.
Of course. Take what you need.
Let's have a look. So Alvor, apparel. I presume that's what he's wearing. Yeah, we'll take his necklace and ring to sell. 3 potions of minor healing. Yep, good. Food. We'll take 1 mead, and there's reason for that we'll hopefully come across that will give you a reason for it. A hawker loaf. Is that must be cooked? We wanted it raw. Take his carrots. That's all we want on his food. Miscellaneous. Garnet and an iron ingot. I was hoping he would have a lot more on him.
Something you could do for me. For all of us here. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Okay. Have you not got anything for sale? Can I not sell to you right now?
I see no harm in it, if you have the skill. The grindstone will improve your weapons. Use the table to improve your armor. If you've got the raw materials, you can use the forge to make something new.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. Help yourself to whatever you need, within reason.
Right, so it's only what he's carrying that he lets us take. Okay. I want to sell to you.
Well, I'd better get some sleep. Don't mind. Take what you need, my friend.
I can't sell to him right now. Okay. There's gold there that I could, I guess, take. Yep.
Did you really see a dragon?
Yep. I'll just take your gold right out in front of you. Anything else I can take? Oh, I'll tell you what we can do. We can do some cooking now. Which is another reason I came in here. Yeah. Okay, food. Apple cabbage stew we can make. How many of those can we make? We'll make 2. We can make rabbit haunches, which are very lightweight. Make pheasant roast, which is reasonably lightweight. venison stew, which is one of the best stews you can make. You can only make one of those. Tomato soup. Or would potato soup might be better. No, it's the same as tomato soup.
You can make your own way to Solid. I'd recommend heading to Whiterun, just down the road from here. From there, take a carriage to Solitude.
Right, so that's a bunch of soups made. We've probably still got a load of ingredients on us, but we need more ingredients, so we might have to do a run around town and nick them. Right, let's have a look. How's our weight now? 168 to 155. We definitely need to find a bed and stuff. I wonder if we can sleep here. Can we sleep here? Oh, we can. Let's rest up. It's 3 o'clock. Let's rest up 6 hours. We're probably going to be famished when we wake up. Oh, leveled ups. Go for magicer on this one. We don't press trigger plates, pressure plates if we take that one, which is another good one to have right now. The next one I want is that Assassin's Blade one. Come back. Sneak attacks with daggers do a total of 15 times normal damage. Right, so you awake feeling rested, but we are absolutely starving, so we need to eat. And we can eat a lot of these scraps that we've got, which are not going to help us just by sitting in inventory. They'll also help to drop weight by eating these. How's that done? That's not got us there yet. So we need to eat a big feeder. Probably the potato soup. Yeah. We're well fed. It still didn't fill us up. Oh, that's stamina, isn't it? Yes. Right, so we need to get out and get some stuff sold. That's why I wanted to sleep until 9 o'clock. Hopefully he's at his forge. He's not. Okay, let's try the Riverwood trader across the road.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Alright, let's get rid of some of this stuff. Right, okay, yeah. Right, so get rid of some of these heavier weapons. The iron swords, we can get rid of one of them. We only need one dagger, we'll get rid of 3 of those. We've got the hunting bows are better than the long bows. So we'll sell all 3 longbows. Might as well sell him 2 hunting bows, keep 1. That gives us one sword, 1 dagger, 1 bow, a bunch of arrows. Right, apparel. We want to disenchant those. 1 of each of these fine furs are ours. So we'll sell him that one. Sell him that gold necklace, that hide. Sell him all 4 of those hide bracers. Keep the hide shield. We'll wear the Imperial Light Armor for now. We should have kept those hide bracers to wear. Never mind. I guess we can wear the fur ones. Fur gauntlets we can wear right now. The bracers are warmer. Yeah, so if we wear the fur gauntlets for now. Novice hood increases magic. Novice robes regenerates faster. So all 3 of those magicka ones we want to sell in order to learn the enchantments on them. We'll sell that silver garnet ring. Potions. Have we got any potions we want to get rid of? I'd like to keep those frostbite venoms. I like using them on a bow. And we will need these ourselves. Food, any surplus food we can get rid of. Alto wines. Get rid of them. Hunting brew mead, we hold 1 of them for on the road. There's a particular circumstance where we may need one. Ingredients, we've got no ingredients to sell. We've got to test them all. Books. Night falls on Sentinel. We want to sell all of these books basically. Sparks we want to learn. Dragonborn we keep actually. Refugees we sell. Treasure map we keep. And miscellaneous. Guess we can sell that garnet just now, get some cash in. We'll get plenty of them over time. Right, so now what is he selling? We need to look in the miscellaneous. That cowhide's expensive, good God. He's only got soul gems that have been filled, which is not what we're going to buy. Iron ore, leather strips, lesser soul gem. Well, they're empty. Those petty soul gems are empty, but we haven't got the spell to fill them yet. However, I'm going to take the petty soul gems. Refined moonstone, straw, wooden bowl. Okay. Books. He's got a few spells there that I would want. Clairvoyance is always a good one to have. Although we can find one of them reasonably easy. I'll leave his spell books here until we come back from the quest that he's going to give us. Potions, you've got a cure disease one. God, that's expensive. We've got some running around to do anyway before we make a commitment to what we're going to buy or sell, and also to his quest. Right.
I better get back to cleaning the store.
Yeah.
What a mess.
Right. Now, when we eventually accept his quest, his sister escorts us out of town, so we can't take that quest just now. Right, how's our weight now? It's still going to be a bit heavy. 108, yeah. We want to wear those fur gauntlets, I said. So we want to wear those right now. Now we'll do the...
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him.
Alright, so you're Sven. Okay, now we know. Now, where is Faendal? He's not here. That's odd. That's not him. I think his house is up here. Is that his house? It is, it's locked. Okay. Right, so we need to find Faendal, we need to do Faendal's quest, and then we need to take Faendal with us to the other side of the river. And we need to do a bunch of other... I wonder if Faendal's in here.
Are you listening?
Hard not to.
Tell you what we'll do. I'm going to do the initial bit of alchemy. Right, so one of everything that we've got, I've got to eat it. Restore stamina from bear claws. Bees, restore stamina. Beehive husk, resist poison. Blisterwort, damage stamina. Rats. Blue mountain flower, restore health. Bone meal, damage stamina. Butterfly wing, restore health. Elves ear, restore magic air. Fly amanita, resist fire. Frost Miriam, resist frost. Should have been obvious. Garlic, resist poison. Honeycomb, restore stamina. Orange Dartwing, restore stamina. Purple Mountain Flower, restore stamina. Red Mountain Flower, restore magic air. River Betty, damage health. Rats. Skeever Tail, damage stamina regen. Snowberries, resist fire. Spider Egg, damage stamina. Thistle Branch, resist frost. Torchbug Thorax, restore stamina. So we now know the properties of a lot, or the first property of a lot of ingredients. All of the ingredients have got 4 properties. Yeah, and that hurt, yes. Ouch. Right, so we need to replenish ingredients on a lot of those because we only had 1 each of them, and then we can use that alchemy table there to make potions. I'm particularly interested in finding another restore health so that we can make restore health potions. There's a thistle. There's another thistle.
Out of my way, stranger.
Wind your neck in or I'll chop it in 2. Right, Faendal, where are you at? That looks like a lot of veggies up there. Faendal's got leeks and cabbages and potatoes. Okay. What's he got in there? Empty. Okay. Still locked. Time are we looking at? 10:26 AM. Faendal, you should be out of bed by now, mate. He's normally over here somewhere. There he is.
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose, for a Nord village. He's a bard, so he says. Occasionally, he finds time to do his job here at the mill. Thinks his ballads and sonnets are going to convince Camilla Valerius to marry him. As if she would say yes. An intelligent, beautiful woman like her wouldn't fall for that nonsense. I hope.
Okay, you hope. You don't sound very sure.
I've been thinking. Maybe Camilla needs a little help seeing Sven for what he is. Could you give her this letter and say it's from Sven? I think I've matched that Nord's lack of cleverness perfectly.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Okay. So she's in the shop, which is over here.
New to Riverwood? If you're looking...
Oh, no, no, no.
Go see Hod at the mill. We're a small village, but we work hard and take care of our own. And by supplies, I suppose you mean weapons and armor? Alvor can help you out. He's our blacksmith.
Okay. Gotta love that. Right, Riverwood trader.
Maybe you're not from around here. That makes two of us.
Right.
Another poem, I bet. He does know how to make a girl blush. What's this? If that oaf thinks all I'm going to do is stay in that filthy house of his and clean, You can tell Sven that he already has a mother. I'm not speaking to him anymore. Until next time.
Okay. So now we talk to Faendal. We could have read the letter before we delivered it. While it was in our inventory, we can read it. I'd like to keep that little surprise so that you can do it yourselves when you're doing your own playthrough.
Tell Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose. I appreciate your help. Please, take this. Some gold I've saved up from working at the mill.
Excellent, thank you. Now he can become a follower, so I tell him to follow me. Right, we're going to cross the river and pick up these mushrooms on the way past. And initially we're heading for that tree there. If you remember, we picked up treasure map number 1 from the bandits. And the treasure is that chest in there. Flawless garnet, some gold, an orichalcum ingot, a petty soul gem, and a copper and sapphire circlet. Nice. Oops, sorry Faendal. Get them thistles. Can we get any more mushrooms off this thing? No. Right, so now we go for a run up the river. There's a few different things that we need to do. We need to keep picking flowers on the way up as well because we need them for making potions. We can't pick up dandelions yet. No, it's not there. Must be further along. Don't worry if your follower drags behind, he'll catch up eventually. Oh yes, I remember what that is. Yes. Ouch. Well done, Faendal. Search the scavenger. An Imperial light shield, an Imperial bow. That's even better than the bow that we've got. An iron battle axe. Heavy, not worth very much. Doesn't do a huge amount of damage compared to, say, a steel one. Take the steel arrows. Imperial officers' helmets. It's not bad armor. Stormcloak Cuirass, no. Imperial Boots. They're heavy for their armour, but we'll take them to give to Faendal. 23 armour, that's better than he's wearing, so we'll give him that. Where is he? Faendal? That's an Imperial soldier. We'll take his bow, arrows, gold, green apple. Nordmead, take his torch. Take his various Imperial armors. Steel dagger, finally. We'll leave him his clothes. Faendal, where are you? I'm overloaded. Come here.
I'm right behind you.
Now, I know that you like light armor better. I need to trade some things with you. So what I'm going to do is, I know he likes the light armor, so I'm going to give him both the light and the heavy Imperial armor and see which ones he wears. So there's Imperial boots. R to give it to him. R. One Imperial light boots, Imperial light braces, Imperial light helmet, Imperial light shield, Imperial officer's helmet, Stormcloak Cuirass. Get him to carry all of that. And he's basically dressed in the light armor with the heavy helmet and boots. Okay. So, oh, we've got another one here. Stormcloak soldier. Hide shield, scaled helmet, steel arrows, an ale. Stormcloak cuirass, Stormcloak helmet, fur boots, gauntlets, hunting bow, hide helmet, iron war axe, a steel dagger. Alright, we're overloaded again. Talk to Faendal. I need to trade some things with you. Right, so weapons. That's his weapons. He's got an iron dagger and his bow. Okay. So, 9 and 10, 8 and 9. So, I give him the iron dagger, the iron sword, the iron war axe, one of the steel daggers, one of the Imperial bows, one of the hunting bows, apparel, give him those to carry, hide helmet to carry, a hide shield, the scaled helmet, Stormcloak cuirass, Stormcloak helmet. Oh, he's gone for the Stormcloak helmet, has he? Okay. That should free me up, and then we've got one more to loot. Take the steel arrows. Stormcloak clothes are not worth very much. These fur bits are not. The hunting bow is. Take the hunting bow. The hide helmet's good. It's a 12.5 to 1 ratio. The steel dagger's good. That's it. So then give those to Faendal to carry.
Right behind you.
You need to trade some things with you. Right, Faendal. So weapons. It was a hunting bow. A steel dagger. Give you a bunch of these. Well, you're using iron arrow, steel arrows, aren't you? Leave the steel arrows with you. Right, apparel. Those. that. I think that was it.
You lead, I'll follow.
Right, jolly good. That's a random encounter. You don't always get that particular encounter when you come along here. It's one that's worth it for the loot, because you get quite a lot of loot out of it now. Right, I need to use this cabin as a nav point, and I got to go due east, which is this way, and down behind these rocks. Down here. Where's it gone? There it is. There's a skeleton there, look. And in the middle of the skeleton there's a flawless emerald. Take that. Get those red mountain... oh, 2 sets. Red mountain flowers. They're always good. Right, this is Anise's cabin. And there's various bits and pieces inside. Where is she out? She's just sitting out front.
I'm just a poor old woman, dear. No need to trouble yourself with me.
Okay. Faendal, come over here a minute. Get you to stand. Come here.
I've got your back.
I want you to wait here.
You go on ahead.
Jolly good. Right, you go tend your garden, missus. Now, anything in here that we take is going to count as stolen. But there's a particular reason for coming in here. See, everything's classing as stolen. That book will give me a level up in alchemy. My level in alchemy at the minute is too low to even think about using it, so we'll save it for later. And we'll break into her cellar, which I'm not sure it used to be locked. I think it used to be unlocked. I think Anniversary Edition changed it. Right, so we've broken into her cellar. Down here in her cellar, there's all sorts of stuff that we want to take. Potent paralysis poison there. That's dripping water. Stuff in the barrels. There's a letter here. Read the letter. Helgen, dear, why do you hesitate? You can feel the power coursing in your blood. You have only to reach out and grasp it. Renounce that boy of yours and come live with me in the forest. My sister will be here soon. Together we can form a proper coven and your training will truly begin. So that, I'm not going to steal it, I'm going to leave it here. That tells us that she's a witch and that she's forming a coven. Now there's a few alchemy ingredients left lying around. They're always going to count as stolen if we take them. So we'll leave them there for now. We might come back to them later. Weak aversion to frost on that potion. Apothecary's satchel. All sorts lying about. But what I'm really down here for right now is this. I want to use this. And yeah, I know how to use it. But basically we want to disenchant those magic items that we've got, which is these 3 sets of robes. And that will get us the enchantments for magicka regeneration, for increased magicka or magicka fortification, and magicka regeneration again. So the novice robes we're likely to wear, the black mage robes we're not. So let's disenchant those and get the magicka regeneration. Fortify magicka regeneration. Okay. Notice the novice robes are now greyed out. We can't disenchant them because we already know the enchantment on them. The novice hood that I would like to keep and be able to use but cannot. This will increase our magicka by 30 points. So this is increased magicka, I think is the enchantment. Fortify magicka enchantment as opposed to fortify magicka regeneration enchantment. That's a couple of things that we now don't have to carry around with us, which was the reason that I wanted to come in here. It's the earliest access that you get to an enchanting table. However, when we go out, we've got a problem. So what I'm going to have to do, items, we've got a spell book for sparks. So I'm going to read that. We've learned the spell sparks. And I'm going to equip my magicka as the 2 destruction spells, flames and sparks. It's a fantastic combination. It really is. Really powerful, and it doesn't use a lot of magicka. So we'll go up and out. As soon as we step out of the cabin, we're going to be in a fight. So we just do that. That'll also make Faendal get his weapons ready. Always let her attack first. And there she is, dead. See, Faendal got his shot in. There's his arrow. Take a steel dagger, potion of minor magicka, blue mage robes. We don't want her boots. So what we then do, press and hold E, lift her up, and just move her off the path. We'll let her... oh, I didn't want to put your face down, I wanted to put your face up. There you are. You do your sunbathing over there, missus. Right, you took an arrow to the... well, an arrow to the thigh. Right, so... that cabin is now unowned, but still anything that we take from it will class as stolen. However, there's a few things lying around. I want that petty soul gem, because that will be consumed when we use it. I want the death bell, the purple mountain flower. There's something under there. Snowberries? Yeah, we'll take the snowberries. Any alchemy ingredients will be consumed when we use them. What's in there? Green apples, no. Salt pile, we want them. I'll take the potatoes. The herbs, I'll take. Take the rabbit bit. That's alto wine. Vegetable soup, I'll take. Pheasant roast, it's cooked, I'll take it. Wheat, I can make a restore health potion with that. I'll take the bread. Charred skeever hide we'll take. The garlic we'll take. Steal from the dresser. Find leather. Well, there's a leather backpack. That'll help us until we can get a better one. We could use those clothes and enchant them if we had the things to enchant them. That's a tankard down there. Have we got a cook fire in here? We haven't, have we? No, that's a shame. Okay, well, if I go down to the alchemy table, see what we can do. Right, so have a sea and longfin, human flesh that mirrors rot. I should have left the human flesh there for now. Weak aversion to frost, I'm not worried about, we'll leave that there. What have we got in here? Potatoes, we'll leave them there. Tomatoes, we'll leave them there. Potatoes again. Weak poison, guess we can take it. Potent paralysis. More tapenellas, we'll leave them there. Cupboard. Glass, leather strips, straw, wooden bowl, leave all of that there. Bone meal we'll take. Oh, it's a quill, I didn't want the quill. Take the death bell, take the enchanter's potion, take the hag raven feathers. Right, enchanter's table. We will use the enchanter's potion. There it is. Ingredients. Yeah, I know. Right, ingredients. Blue mountain flower, wheat, craft, potion of fortify health. Right, that's resist frost, damage stamina, snowberries resist fire, salt pie unknown, rock warbler egg unknown. Oh, I should have tested that. We've had them for a while. Restore stamina. Namira's rot unknown. There's a bunch of these that I'm sure we tested them to see what they were. Human flesh, hag raven, garlic, resist poison, frost miriam, resist frost, fly amanita, resist fire, death bell unknown, charred scuba hide. Well, there's a restore health, butterfly wing with the blue mountain flower. Craft that. Right, so there's a bunch of ingredients there that we don't know. Quick alchemy, yes. Right, so we need to test those ingredients. Items, ingredients. Obviously in Longfin we don't know. Weakness to frost, okay. Bees we know. Bone meal we know. Charred steel. Restore stamina from charred scuba hide, okay. Death bell. Damage health, had to be. Frost miriam, garlic, hag raven, damage magicka. Human flesh I'm not going to test because they are so rare that we'll wait until we've got a recipe for them. Mora Tapanella, test 1, restore magicka, nice. Namira's rot, damage magicka. Orange dartwing we know, purple mountain flower, red mountain flower, rock warbler egg. Restore health, good. Salt pile, weakness to magic. Snowberries resist fire. Okay, so we could use those rock warbler eggs and some blue mountain flowers to make some more restore healths, because we need to give some to Faendal. It's a bit of a waste of the rock. Actually, no, we'll not do that. It's a bit of a waste of the rock warbler eggs to do that. Right. No more herbs or anything stashed in here, is there? No. Okay. So with Anise dead, we now have access to that enchanter's table and alchemy table anytime that we want it. So what I'm going to do is I am going to sleep for 1 hour. And that will just restore health. Then I'm going to eat. And I think I will eat... let's have a look. We'll eat that... Oh, that's a raw rabbit leg. We'll eat that seared slaughterfish, I think. Well, that's my hunger satisfied. Stamina's good, health is good. We're ready to rock and roll. Faendal should still be out here waiting. He is. And I need to put a break in the video here, and we'll pick it up in the next episode. This recording will probably have been split into 2 by the time that you see it, because it got very, very long. So, until the next one, thanks for watching. See you then. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think, any suggestions. I'm trying to do all of the basic stuff that I do before I go to Whiterun. And then, once we get to Whiterun, that will be the start of a new episode. I'll see you next time. Bye!